Don People's Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So, we got to get into, man, what's been going on across America while we've been sitting back being entertained. It's kind of crazy when you sit back and you're distracted how many bills and laws try to get passed right in front of your eyes. So, this thing going on now, Oregon wants to suspend proficiency testing for math and reading, amongst other subjects, in wake of what they say is, oh, because of COVID and, the working, the schooling from home and that whole nine. So we're not going to make it a requirement for people to know how to read and write and do math. The basic things you're supposed to know how to do, when you coming up in this world. It's already bad enough they don't teach us about credit and how to balance a checkbook and, stuff like that. But, to me, this is definitely a form of segregation, because the white students don't struggle, statistically don't struggle in these areas, and they really don't need proficiency testing. That more so helps identify us to make sure that we're up to par with the standards of the education. And, just going through history and all the people who have fought for us to be included in higher education and to have equal opportunity to get a great education. Now these bills are being thrown up to say, hey, man, just push our black kids through school. Let's just make them ignorant. Who cares? And this seems to be going on all across America while we're focusing on being entertained and not being properly educated. You have other countries that are passing us up. You know what I'm saying? And we're not stacking up when it comes to the economic standards. We don't have kids that want to be engineers or, architects or any of these type of things. Scientists, all these type of things that help run the world. What we want to be is entertainers because that's what they promote to us, the TikTokers and the rappers and, what I'm saying, the actors and, this is what they want us to be. They don't promote us to and push us to want to be great when it comes to being educated enough to run the world and set policies and procedures. They want to keep all that for themselves. So why not just remove proficiency testing so we can just almost guarantee that we'll produce some of the dumbest students that were ever created? When you got countries like China, who their kids are mentally focused, higher educated, the whole nine, and they have, extreme educational measures, but at the same time, they're coming out and they're running the world. Because this is what this is about. Us having an arms race, trying to see if we can have, the most educated, the most gifted people that are going to hold us down in the future. And what we're doing is we're showing our people that, oh, being an entertainer and acting stupid is what's going to get you paid, not this type of stuff. And when you look at platforms like TikTok, who reward their students over there in China for coming up with great ideas and explorations and all that type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? But over here, we get paid for the dumb stuff from TikTok, creating dances and crate challenges and all that type of stuff. And we really don't focus on the fundamentals, being able to focus. It's already messed up that we come from bad mental health environments, projects, drug dealing, gunshots, domestic violence in the home, verbal domestic violence in the home, so we overcome a lot. So it's hard for us to even focus in school and get our education anyway, because we're put in some of the worst conditions to learn in. And, it's like at the end of the day, for these type of bills to be getting passed and for us not to be saying anything about it on a national scale is ridiculous. We need to hold our students accountable because we know the world is going to hold them accountable. You know what I mean? So that's my take with that whole situation. And then you got this situation here, you know what I'm saying? Um with Kentucky, I'm sorry, with Tennessee. And you know, Tennessee has their whole situation, and this situation is crazy because now they're introducing bills that's going to eliminate the age requirements for marriage. Now, this pushes on a whole different type of time because it seems like a lot of these people in all these different states are trying to find loopholes for children to get married. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to adults to marry children. You know, I mean, this thing right here, man, is sick. And it's like a lot of these bills that they trying to pass, it has all these different things in them to protect these people who are preying on children. You know, and how can a child be at a point mentally where they're able to say, this is who I want to marry? You know, you're an adult, so automatically you know you're manipulating the child in some type of way because the child has not had experience of the world. And for our laws to protect people like this is what's sickening to me. But you know, when you hear all these rumors about, you know, pedophilia and, you know, just all the things that really go on and all the people that really play with children and abduct children and stuff, this stuff is real. And now it seems like slowly but surely in all these different states, they're passing bills that are allowing people to get away with this, allowing people to get off the hook if they get caught preying on children or, you know, molesting children. You know, they're not going to jail, you know, for these crimes. And this right here, man, is really strange. And it makes you wonder, is this what America is built off of? Messing with young children. You know, and they're trying to find ways to ease up the laws and make it normal for people to be able to do this. And it has to be a point as Americans, which we all are, right? No matter what color, that we stand up against this and the laws that are being passed while the society is being entertained. Because, you know, we're seeing Will Smith smack Chris Rock. We're seeing LeBron James not make the playoffs. You know, we're seeing you know, Russia and Ukraine. We're seeing all these different distractions. But we need to be talking about the real issues that's at hand, which is our children's education being threatened. You know, we're on the verge of being the most dumbest nation in the world. And now, not only the dumbest nation, but the nation that will legalize people being able to deal with children exclusively. I really want to hear what y'all think about this, man. Like, y'all get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like that it's cool for us to sit back and not have outrage at any state that passes a law that would allow a grown man or woman to prey on a child? Are we wrong for that? Or like also like, am I tripping about not having the requirements that we're supposed to have for our children to be able to move forward with education? Do y'all feel like that's some bogus stuff that they're trying to do by waiving the requirements for the proficiency testing, for the reading, math, and writing? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all get in the comment box, like, subscribe, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.